It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Hello, everybody. My name's Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please, the Tuesday night live stream. How are you? I'm all right. I already realized I forgot to do something. I'll be right back. Hang on. I'm still here. I'm just right here. And I'm back. Coming up on today's show, I might eat something, I might drink something. We'll play some games. Top 15 list. But before we do any of that, I like to celebrate the first 3 people that make their way into this live stream chat. So let's see if this works. It's not working. There, it's working! All right, your chat may be different than mine, but according to me, today's gold medalist, and I don't know if this fella's been on the top of the medal stand before. Francisco, welcome in and congratulations. Our silver goes to Pepper Tree Villa. Pepper Tree Villa. And our bronze medal goes to Noah. Congratulations, you 3. Always a good time. Samantha Lowe is here. Welcome in. Matthew and Lauren Vlogs. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Prepare yourself to witness the greatness. Holy cow. I don't know about that. Okay. Thank you. That's sweet. Now I got to live up to that. Thanks for nothing. No, thank you very much. You're too kind. Donna Jaworski, season's greetings. Mar in Memphis, always a pleasure. Hello, Mar. Super Fluffy Yeti, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Paul Eichenlaub, happy Tuesday to you. Good to see you here in the chat. Rachel's Adventures. Rachel, how are you? Good, I hope. Thanks for stopping by. Melissa, welcome in. And hello back to you. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I am still dealing with whatever caused me to miss the show 2 weeks ago. It's still around. It's nagging. What are you going to do? Speaking of nagging, Movie Mania Nick, welcome in. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I regret saying that. Dreamer Deborah, hello to you. Thank you for spending a bit of your Tuesday with us. Michelle the Quilter, hello to you and your family. Let's see here. Mom and Dad, hello. How's the weather where you are? I didn't check. I know here it was actually very nice. Low 80s, I think. I was inside most of the day though. And then I just checked in Valencia, Spain, where the boy still is. Currently 67 degrees. And it's nighttime there. It's middle of the night there. That's pretty good. Arjons, hello. Good to see you. From North to Neverland, hello to you. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'll be honest, it has been super busy at work, and I'll just say this. I've had more well-prepared shows in the past than this one. I'll just say that. But we'll still have some fun. Speaking of fun, as you may or may not know, I like to have fun with TikTok filters. And I have this, actually, these are 3 separate filters, but they're all, I use them all in the same time. I actually did this before I came down with this illness, this cold, whatever this is. So I want to show it to you really quick. They just, each of these alter my face in some way. The first one, I don't remember what it's called, but it just makes your jaw super big and distorts your face like that. So and like I said, I took 3 screenshots in a row of the 3 different filters I took. So here's the first one. So a little bit of fun. That's comical, right? All right. The next one, I again don't remember what it's called because I did this a while ago, and I don't have a great memory. But this one, I think it's supposed to make me look like a brute, like a tough guy. You tell me what you think. And of course, I smiled in the other one, and I'm not smiling in this one. And I don't know if I'm frowning. I don't remember doing that. But whatever. This final one, I do remember. I think it's called monkey face, and it just makes it look like you have a monkey face. So I should have taken video of this because the fun part of this is seeing yourself move and have a monkey face like that. So they give me a chuckle, and hopefully you find them amusing too. It's just I like the segment on my show. Ben, Pepper Tree Villa, hello. Yes, I will also give you some chimes. Yes. It did make my nose look like a brute. Brutus from Popeye? Maybe. I needed a darker beard, perhaps, but yeah, in a little cap of some sort. 2 Real Geeks, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Hope you're well. Thanks for stopping in. Anyway, so that's that. That's also last week I came back after taking a week off, and I did not have coffee on last week's show, so I want to remedy that.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Picks you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
Okay, a few things about today's coffee. There we go. Sister Sunshine, hello! Katie Mack, wishing on stars. Hello to you. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us today. A couple things about today's coffee. One, it's organic, and I seldom drink organic coffee. Is it even that readily available? Perhaps it is. I just don't know. Ryan, hello. Just in time for coffee. Yes. 2, this one has the Echo pods that I like. 100% plant-based pods. So less plastic going through the very hot water that goes through my Keurig machine. And then 3rd, it's a French roast, which I am not a coffee snob. I just like coffee-flavored coffee. Now, I know this isn't a flavored coffee. A French roast is more of a method of roasting coffee. I get that. But there's the picture of the pod. And organic French roast. I've never had this before. It smells very strong. So we'll see if I like this. I brewed it just before I went live. Well, I don't hate it. It is stronger than what I normally drink. I don't know if my wife is going to like this. It smells good, but I mean, I'll have it. Cameron's your son's name. Oop. There it is. Cameron's, I believe, is owned by the same company that makes all of the coffees that have that type of pod in it, and it's Italian. It's an Italian company. Now I can't see it, or if it's even on the box. Not that anybody cares. I can't see it. Can't find it. Cameron's Coffee. I think it's its own thing, maybe. Maybe I was wrong about that. All right. So I got this. It was on sale at the Fresh Market. I don't know if you have the Fresh Market around you, but it's like our. It's like a. I think I've said this before. It's a smaller Whole Foods. Like that's what they're going for. Some things are quite expensive. I don't normally get coffee there, but this was different. Last week, their produce was 20% off on I think on Wednesday. One day only. Anyway, what am I saying? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, so happy to bring coffee back to the show. So, Deborah, do I? What? His isn't graying though, is it? Mine is, which I don't mind. Makes me look distinguished, right? Thank you. That's very nice. What's next? Let's play a game. I do like playing the games here, and I've already played Wordle today, so I've done that. I didn't save that for the show, but we can play Chronophone. All right, is this, yeah, okay. So here it is. If you're not familiar, this game, it will show us 5 pictures, and we have to guess in which year the photo was taken. And we can guess anywhere from the year 1900 to the year 2022. And there's a slider at the bottom of the screen where we make our selection. Okay, so our first picture, I think we've got some fantastic hints here. In the form of these two gentlemen. That's Mitt Romney, and that's Paul Ryan. And at one time, they ran for president. Now, in what year did they run for president? I'm gonna leave that to you. I think I know, but I'm gonna leave it to you. Perhaps you guys can tell me in the chat. Now, Mitt Romney is now currently a senator from Utah. Paul Ryan is no longer in Washington, D.C. Not exactly sure what he's doing right now, but at one time he was Speaker of the House. So I guess in what year were they running for president together and vice president? Mitt Romney was running for president. Paul Ryan was his choice to be vice president. And I see Donna says 2012, because she has a question mark at the end. Noah says 2012. Ryan says 2004. Paul says 2012. Ben says 2004. Movie Mania Nick, 2008. Ryan, 2008. So Ryan's got 2 guesses. That's fine. So does Ben. He says 2008. Mr. Fulton Mraz, welcome in, says 2002. 2012 for Ben. Ben's just guessing all of the presidential election years, which is fine. There's no rule against that. He's just he's covering all his bets there. I will say George W. Bush was president from 2001 to 2009, and then I believe Barack Obama ran against John McCain in 2008, And then when Barack Obama was going for re-election, his opponent was Mitt Romney, and I believe that was 2012. So that's my guess. Final answer, and then we submit. 2012. All right. Congratulations, everybody. Katie Mack knew it. All right. And then Dreamer Deborah said 2011, which presidential elections start the year before the actual year of the election. So that was a pretty good guess, too. Although I don't know if presidential nominees pick their vice presidential running mates that early. I don't know. Let's move on to the next one. That was good. So out of a possible 1,000 points, because we nailed it, we guessed the year correctly, we got 1,000 points. So we're doing splendidly. Next picture. Okay, Hyde Street Pier. I don't know where that is. Not that it matters. Location doesn't. Well, there looks like there's a California flag back there. There's a cruise ship. Is that the Love Boat? Who knows? Our best clues, I think, will be coming from the automobiles. So, I mean, the Volkswagen Beetles were around for many years, and then you've got, this is just Volkswagen City. The microbus, is that what they called those? Never been in one of those. I can't tell. Let's see the style of these guys crossing the street. Is that San Francisco? Ryan's asking, and I'm asking also. PTV, is this San Francisco? Cynthia, welcome in. Good to see ya. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Mr. Fulton Mraz, going to the dentist. Good luck with that. Good luck. Let's see. Can I make this bigger for you guys? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Sorry. What do we have? Ryan says 65. Donna Jaworski says 72. Paul says it is San Francisco. Thank you. Ben says 1973. Movie Mania Nick. 74. From North to Neverland. We've got maybe 69. 1972, says Deborah. Noah says 72. I'm going to go with one of your guesses here. I'm seeing a lot of early 70s guesses. These, when I try to zoom into the people, I lose some resolution there, so it's hard to see what they're wearing. 71. Let's go 71. It's kind of in the middle of where everybody was guessing. We had some 60s and 70s. 72. Let's go 72. And we'll submit. 75. Holy cow. All right, we earned 777 points. Not bad. I was actually thinking 60s. I wasn't sure, though. I don't know. Quite often, I think what we're coming to realize is when there are automobiles in these pictures, older pictures, that doesn't necessarily mean that's when the picture was taken, because people owned automobiles for much longer back then, and they held on to their cars. So it was before leasing. Let's move to the next one. Picture 3 of 5. Okay, I'll not come close to getting this one correct. Well, that's not true. All right, so we appear to have a military horse show going on here. Steeplechase, perhaps. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. The uniforms of these soldiers, I don't know. let's look at the quality of the picture. So a black and white military picture. I'm thinking World War I or World War II. This doesn't look like it's any later than the 40s to me, and perhaps much earlier. But I don't know. I'm gonna rely on my chat for this one. Hello, Sir Gary of the Beaches. Welcome in. Gary says, my father got a new car every 2 years rather than change the oil. He waited 2 years. Hey, it's not his car. It's a rental, right? At that point. Keith, welcome in. Snuck behind my back. Snuck in there. Katie says late 40s, but Paul says 43. Movie Mania Nick, 38. Mr. Fulton Morass says 1935. Deborah says that horse is very impressive. Yeah. What's that wall made of? Is that one of those racks where they dry out their jerky or their sausage? I don't know. I doubt it. Flags aren't signifying anything other than maybe the end of the gate there being jumped. I'm not sure. I don't know. Late 40s? I have no idea. Cynthia says 1950. Donna says 1915, which is much earlier, which is a total guess, and I could be. I have no idea. I really have no idea here. Ben says 42. Noah, 47. Yeah, would they be doing this during the war? So it would be before or after, say, World War II or World War I. I'm not sure. Most of you are saying 40s, and that's fine by me. Hello, Timothy Rainwaters. Thanks for spending a bit of your Tuesday with us. Hope you're well. We're trying to guess in which year this picture was taken, and I have no clue. But we've kind of narrowed in on the 40s. So I will guess, I don't know, late 40s. So maybe it's celebratory after the war. So maybe 45, 46. Where am I going? I'll say 46. I don't know. And I will submit. 31. Okay. Like I said, I prefaced my guess by saying I have no clue. But Keith said late 30s to early 40s. Not bad. Mr. Fulton Morass said 35. Nick said 38. Pretty good. All right. Well done. We earned 117 points. Let's move on to the next one. Put that sadness behind us. Okay. All right. Are these people famous at all? Not that it matters. We have a bit of a clue from the fashion. This is late 60s, early 70s. Can we glean anything else? Maybe 70s. Does anybody recognize these people, especially the one being asked for an autograph? I don't recognize this person. Or any of these people, for that matter. That's not David Cassidy, is it? I don't think it is, but maybe it is. And this guy on the left is saying, oh, why are you asking for an autograph? You don't even recognize this person. Apparently she does. I don't know. That looks like Austin Powers. It kind of does. All right, what do we have here? All right, Keith says 1969. Ben 74. 67, says Donna Jaworski. Paul Eichenlaub says 77. Deborah says late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, I think so. Noah says 73. Katie Mack says early 70s. I'm thinking early 70s. Does his T-shirt say Gap? I think it says... No, I don't think so. Kind of looks like it says something 08 or OG. I don't know what that is. What's on his pocket? Nothing. Well, these people. Nothing. Well, these guys up here. Nothing really. What's on his shirt? Can't tell. I love popsicles. I don't know what it says. I don't think it says that. Nick says 71. Does it say... let's see. Oh, 1972, says Cynthia. Hello, D&G Explorers. Welcome in. And Evan Hudden, hello to you. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Mr. Fulton Raz says 55. Wait, is that John Lennon? I don't believe it is. No. He's got glasses. I don't think John Lennon ever wore patches on his jeans. Maybe I'm wrong about that. 70. Let's go with 1970. I don't really know. That's my guess. Here we go. 74. Not bad. We have a 708 points. Let's move to our final picture. Okay. Have we had this before? We may have had this picture before. I've seen this picture before. Or maybe I haven't. Maybe it just looks like I've seen it before. Like something I've seen before. I don't know. What do these signs say? Free lunch. In God we trust. All others pay cash. Good beds, 15 cents. No cussing allowed. No minors allowed. If you want to know who's boss, just start something. Is this maybe an area where there was work being done? These are workers. And they're enjoying a post-work day adult beverage. I don't know. Not that it matters. But I have no idea when this picture was taken. This one's really difficult. Cynthia says 1916. 1932, says Donna. Was that the first YMCA? Maybe. I don't think they served alcohol. 1966. Movie Mania Nick says 1913. Well, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Hooverville vibes, 1930s. Deborah says 1929. I don't know how they work these games, but there hasn't been a picture from the 20s, has there? I'll go 29 because I don't know any better. Let's say 1929. Here we go. Our last guess. 1917. Nick, you did really well today. Should have listened to you more. Cynthia said 1916. Great guess there, Cynthia. We ended up with a score. We started out so strong with 1,000 points. And then we ended the game with only 2,800 points. It got difficult. It got really hard. Yeah. Let's play one more game. Framed. I want to show you today's Framed. I've actually already played it, but I think you guys might enjoy today's Framed. I'm sure many of you have seen the movie. I won't say anything else. Let's see here. Here we go. This is the game where they show us a frame from a motion picture, a movie, and we got to guess what it is. If we don't guess it, they show us another picture from it. So, as we can see, there is it's a lot of trees, mountainous area, or hilly at the very least. I think my earphones, there we go. I've got a very loose connection with my earphones, and I just can't hear myself now. Hello? Okay, I'm back. I hope you could hear me. All right. Any guesses? Wow, you guys are good. I see 3 correct answers already. Pepper Tree Villa, Deborah, Noah, From North to Neverland. You guessed Brave, and that's exactly what it is. I didn't get it the first guess. Oh, I'm typing in Framed. Brave, and you know it's a possibility because it's in their database there. So there it is. We got it. I'll show you the other pictures. What would have come up if we didn't guess it on the first one? The second picture, maybe I would have gotten it on the second picture, but maybe not. I've only seen Brave once. And picture 3, there's a chance I would have remembered this. Picture 4, yeah, okay. 5, without a doubt, I would have known it. And then picture 6, Merida, of course. Seeing a picture like this and seeing her hair and how you can see individual strands of hair, that's all animated. That is super impressive. And how those people at Pixar get her hair to look like hair. You know what I mean? It's not like Mr. Incredible, where his hair looks like a plastic cap in the first movie anyway. But this is impressive. They, I think I remember hearing they really wanted her hair to be great, and they did it. It was really cool. All right. What's next? Oh, let's take an intermission. And when we come back, I have a top 15 list, and I'm going to have a sip of coffee right now. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden, southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
How many times did they say corn dogs in that? A lot. They were really pushing the corn dogs. Mar, it's sad. Mar says it's sad that little redheaded girls can't meet and greet with Merida now. Is that because they're individually excluding redheaded girls, or there's just no Merida meet and greet anymore? I'm guessing the latter. My sister was on her phone, couldn't tell it was animated. Yeah. Deborah says when she's riding her horse fast, her hair is blowing in the wind. Super impressive. That's all animated. That is crazy. Seeing behind the scenes footage of the making of that is mind blowing. And hair blowing, I guess, too. Where's my rim shot? Thank you. All right, okay. Why do they look like peppermint sticks? The corn dogs, there was something funky going on in that video. Like there was some sort of key effect affecting the corn dogs in that. I don't know. I like the when the guy said corn dogs over and over. Mara, I like veggie corn dogs too. The cornbread around hot dog or veggie dog, it's brilliant. It's hard to believe, and that video was made when they were a new thing. It's hard to believe that they were ever not a thing. All right. Top 15 list. Now, I go to a website. There's many of them that's list holidays to be celebrated every day of the calendar year. And I often reference it to see if there's something I can celebrate on my show because I'm somebody that likes to celebrate stupid things. Well, not everything's stupid, but there were so many things that happened that are happening today, April 25th. I thought I needed to share some of the better ones. So today's list is the top 15 April 25th holidays. At least April 25th, 2013, because there's a date in here that's every fourth Tuesday of April, or the fourth Tuesday of every April. That's what I meant to say. So it may not always be April 25th, but this year it is. So I'm going to put that up so people just coming in can know what we're doing. And I'm going to try to breeze through this. It's Megan's birthday. Happy birthday, Megan. I know you can't hear me because you're not watching, but if the fine folks at Pepper Tree Villa can pass along my birthday wishes to her, I'd be grateful. Megan is good people. Happy birthday, Megan. All right, Joyful Jim, that's me. All right, okay, let's see. Let's start. I have to access the website I talk about. The one I follow is called nationaltoday.com, and they just list holidays every day. So our first holiday, number 15, World Penguin Day. And let's see what they say on here. I've got a picture of penguins. There they are. World Penguin Day on April 25th aims to raise awareness about these flightless birds to preserve their species so that future generations get to see these elegant and remarkable creatures. This day coincides with the annual northern migration of Adelie penguins. I doubt I said that correctly. A pattern that is inherent and conserved across generations. There are 8 species native to Antarctica. Most penguins are monogamous and have unique calls to assist them to find their mates in large groups. Most species lay up to 2 eggs in a season, while the king and emperor penguins lay only 1. And there's more about penguins. I can't see the word penguin without wanting to say penguin. Does anybody know why? I'll just tell you why. There is a clip, it's on YouTube. There's a talk show in the UK called The Graham Norton Show. And maybe some of you have seen this clip. Benedict Cumberbatch was a guest. He's been a guest multiple times on the show. So look up Benedict Cumberbatch, Graham Norton Show, penguins. And Graham Norton asked him, he showed him the word penguin, and he asked him to say it or something like that. And Benedict Cumberbatch started laughing because... Graham Norton had him explain why he was laughing. Because there was a Benedict Cumberbatch narrated a documentary about penguins, or animals anyway. And every time he said penguin, he mispronounced it, and he would say penguin, and like the word ended with W-I-N-G. So they played back a clip while Benedict Cumberbatch was watching it, and he was laughing at himself, mispronouncing the word penguin. Now, I don't know how the creators of the documentary didn't do a take 2. Hey, Benedict, maybe we'll do that again, but this time say it penguin. Anyway, the audience and the host and the guest, they were all laughing. So when I see the word penguin, I can't help but think to myself, penguin. Anyway, PTV saw it. Mara says, every penguin encounter I've ever been was smelly. Really? I only see them behind glass. Like at a zoo or something. That's the closest, or the like the Tampa Aquarium or something like that. Interesting. Simba 2, hello, welcome, happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us. Next, number 14 of the days we're celebrating today, School Bus Drivers Day. Now, I'll say this: when I was looking for images to show you, like this one. There were a number of these days where there were multiple dates on which this day was claimed to have been celebrated. And so, I mean, if it was on my nationaltoday.com page, I put it on here. So, yeah, school bus drivers. I saw a funny shirt that said, if you're a school bus driver, all your problems are behind you. All right, what did they say here? School Bus Drivers Day is observed annually on the fourth Tuesday in April. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This year it falls on April 25th. School Bus Drivers Day originated in California. After it had been celebrated there informally for a while, the California legislature declared the day official. In 2009, they created the day to draw special public attention to school bus drivers in California for their enduring and exceptional contributions to students. The holiday seems to have spread after being established in the state to be commemorated casually. So it's not, they don't call it, if I can nitpick, I'm not nitpicking, I'm just pointing out, it's not called National School Bus Drivers Day. It's just called School Bus Drivers Day. So, but on my website, it says United States. So at least in California, right? All right. Number 13, National Zucchini Bread Day. And if I may, I need to play this for 1 second. When I was at Fresh Market buying my coffee, I also bought some zucchini nut bread. So I love eating. And here's the thing, though. I did not bring a plate out here or a knife or anything. So I'm going to eat this like a candy bar. I have to have a bite of this. I'll just break off a piece. Oh. There's a lot of long words in this ingredient list. It's good, though. Oh, well. Thank you, Fresh Market, for making that for me, and so I didn't have to make it myself. Happy to celebrate National Zucchini Bread Day. All right. Next. Number 12, National Plumbers Day. Okay, there are actually two dates on my website here, or this website, that have to do with plumbers. And the other one was called National, hang on, I'll tell you, National Hug a Plumber Day. And that's, we don't need to have a day where you see a plumber and you go up and hug him. That's maybe not cool anymore, if it ever was. But National Plumbers Day is also a day to be celebrated. Here we go. This graphic kind of combines the two. National Plumbers Day is a holiday celebrated every year on April 25th. It's an opportunity to appreciate the plumbing profession. We know this. Come on. It brings light to how much we depend on water as a society. Since it's a basic necessity, access to water is very important. Water is one thing that everyone needs. The holiday helps to spread awareness about the benefits of safe and quality plumbing. It allows the public to learn more about how they get access to water, while also giving us the chance to show plumbers support and appreciation for what they do. Couldn't agree more. National Plumbers Day. We salute you. Next, number 11. I've abandoned the comments. I'm so sorry about that. Maybe a tiny hug. Good call, Deborah. Yeah, or just like a motion to hug from a distance. Like, that's for you. This is for you. That's stupid, isn't it? No, maybe that's a zucchini cake with cream cheese frosting. Yes, anything with cream cheese frosting. Yes. Did Donna make zucchini bread today? No, but I want to now. Yes. Or go to the fresh market. Where am I? Oh, okay. Number 11, National Mani-Pedi Day. Here's a funny picture I saw. National Mani-Pedi Day, if you're not familiar. It's celebrated today, annually, April 25th. It's one of the few days in a year that women and stylists get to show off their beautiful nails with purpose. But did you know that manicures weren't meant for only the ladies in ancient times? Records show that Egyptian men of affluence painted their nails in distinct colors to mark their societal statuses. I didn't read these ahead of time. Anyway, so yeah, getting the fingernails done, the toenails done, I guess. National Mani-Pedi Day. Number 10, National Library Workers Day. What do we say about this? Where's my... Oh, yeah. ALA, the American Library Association. Is that what that is? I think it is. National Library Workers Day is observed on the Tuesday of National Library Week, which is on April 25th this year. The day recognizes the importance and contributions of the library staff who keep our libraries running while we get lost in the wonderful books. Libraries are more than a place for borrowing books. They reflect the needs and expectations of our community. And library workers are the ones fulfilling those needs and expectations by making information, books, and resources more accessible. Libraries work because they work. And I believe it was Ben Franklin who created the first library in the United States, or maybe before the United States, in the colonies, I think. I don't know. So not just librarians, but everybody that works in the library. So the kids working part-time after school that shelve the books, although there are fewer books in libraries now than ever before. A lot of computers. A lot of libraries have rooms that you can sign out to. If you have a group that wants a meeting place, you can do that at your public library. Many of them have genealogy sections, which is pretty cool. Libraries offer a lot of stuff. You can, speaking of genealogy, our library, I believe, if you go to Ancestry.com, if you're interested in genealogy, Ancestry.com, for example, has subscriptions. You can pay monthly for their services. Well, I think our public library in our county, our consortium of libraries, has free access to Ancestry.com. Stuff like that happens. You can rent DVDs and CDs and probably Blu-rays and stuff. So there's a lot to be had at the library. Let's move on. Number 9. National DNA Day. If you saw my thumbnail for this show, I had a picture of DNA because I saw that it was National DNA Day, and I had no intention of making or mentioning it on my show. So my joke on the thumbnail was, this image has nothing to do with my show. Turns out that's a lie because I put it in in the top 15 list. So April 25th is National DNA Day. What does National Today have to say about that? It says, every year on April 25th, since 2003, scientists, biologists, and genetic enthusiasts come together to observe National DNA Day, celebrating the discovery and research into DNA and the scientific advancements that help make progress possible. Organized annually by the Human Genome Research Institute, National DNA Day encourages people to learn more about the science that makes them genetically unique. Speaking of Ancestry.com, or 23andMe, whatever. Double helix, indeed. Let's see. Number 8. License Plates Day. What on earth could they be? Yeah, I'm going to show you. I found a picture of. There's a billion pictures of license plates online, but here's one for you to peruse. I remember one of those. Why is there a day for license plates? It's License Plates Day is celebrated on October 25th to celebrate the first ever issued license plate in the U.S. in 1901. Prior to this, there was no official marking or designation on any vehicle. The lack of acknowledgement hurt the vehicle owners because horses and carriages had more rights, and they could be denied access to roads. With the passage of the law, New York became the first state to issue a license plate on vehicles, and the trend was swiftly picked up by the entire West Coast states. Today, there are more than 250 million registered vehicles in the country, and each of them has a unique number plate. Yes. Back when I was growing up, each state had one license plate, pretty much. Except, I guess, 1976, there was a special plate. But I thought that was so that law enforcement could easily identify which state a car was from. I thought maybe that was the reason that there were different colors and stuff for license plates. But now, just in Florida alone, I think there are maybe 100 different license plates you can choose from because they use it as a fundraising tool. Every college in the state has its own license plate you can pay for to get. When I first moved to Florida, I really wanted the one with a manatee on it. And I've got it hanging on my wall over there. There's stuff for education and autism research, and there's one that says "Imagine" on it, with a sketch of John Lennon. I don't know what that's for, but there are a billion different license plates now. So apparently, they just need the number, and they can run the plate and know everything about you. I don't know. I should be the poster boy for National Hair Day. Listen, I think it's the headphones. Maybe it's I don't know. Thank you. Without product, it's a challenge. Thanks for that. Donna, my license plate in Alaska was farmed for obvious reasons. Simba2 says, I don't celebrate license plate day, but my car does. Yeah, in Michigan, we used to have plates in the front and back. Does anywhere have that anymore? I don't think so. I think it's just the back. Don't touch it. It's perfect. Sorry. Thank you. Let's move on. Without product, it's hashtag without product, it's a problem. Number 7, International Noise Awareness Day. Let's see. Oh, I've got an image that has nothing to do with International Noise Awareness Day, other than I guess it's just good practice if you're somewhere that's really noisy. But nowhere on this image does it say anything about the day itself, International Noise Awareness Day. Who's behind this one? Let's see. It helps spread awareness about the effects of noise on our welfare and health. On the day, several noise pollution-related events take place around the country. They include lectures that aim to teach people about the effects of noise on public health. Our little graphic here from the American Speech Language Hearing Association has 8 tips for noisy elements, such as move away from noise sources, such as speakers. Take periodic listening breaks. Wow, I never even thought of that. Leave immediately if you feel pain or ringing in your ears. Yeah, so indeed. Where are we? All right. Number 6. Our longest title for a holiday is this one. Number 6, International Financial Independence Awareness Day. I had to take a breath in the middle of saying all that. Let's see. So here, it says 425 because that's the date today, April 25th. 425. You get it. International Financial Independence Awareness Day is observed on April 25th. It's a day for workers to include plans for becoming financially independent in their careers. No one wants to pay bills with difficulties on retirement, but many are ignorant of how to go about avoiding that. This day educates and prompts you to take charge of your finances and practice the proven theory of saving a small percentage of your monthly earnings for some time. In the long run, you will then have enough to become financially independent. Ideally. Yeah, I suppose. We can all try. But yes, International Financial Independence Awareness Day. Today. I just found out about this about an hour ago. Where am I supposed to find one of these lectures now? Well, I got to wait a year. Oh, well. Rob Fuzz, welcome in. Speaking of noise, avoiding noise, right? Let's see. Number 5. Here we go. International Delegates Day. What in the world? I'll put this up there. International Delegates Day, observed globally on April 25th every year. This day is observed to raise awareness of the role of the representatives and delegates of the member states to the United Nations. And I'm just reading what I put on the screen there. I didn't click on the website here, but I will now. Let's see. Without them, the UN wouldn't exist. As representatives of their governments, UN delegates are committed to the spirit of multilateralism. They all work together under the United Nations to help solve problems worldwide. Delegates participate in discussions at the UN General Assembly and other international forums. They vote, but their votes aren't counted unless a head of state or government is in attendance. The delegates were chosen by their governments. Because of this, they have to act in their country's best interests. I have never talked about an international delegate before in my life. Now I can cross that off the list. All right. Number 4. Hey, Russ, welcome in. What in the world with Russ is here? Good to see you. Number 4, East meets West Day. This has to do with World War II, but I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with it, but I'll put this up on the screen as I read about it. Where is it? Here it is. I'm clicking on it. East meets West Day is observed on April 25th in remembrance of the historical events in 1945 when American soldiers met with the Soviet forces at Torgau along the River Elbe in Germany. I think I said that right. This marked one of the first steps toward the formal takeover of Berlin from the Axis forces. While the Americans and Soviets were on the same side in the Second World War, they had been averse to meeting directly for various political reasons. However, their first physical contact was a display of cooperation that helped to bring the war to an end. That and a couple of giant bombs, I guess. Whatever. I'm not cynical. Hey, East meets West Day, and that's a stamp, a U.S. stamp commemorating such an event. Though it looks like they destroyed the bridge. Am I to understand that correctly? I suppose. Number 3 on the list of the holidays we're celebrating today. World Malaria Day. Although we're not celebrating malaria, I think we're celebrating malaria awareness and prevention, I'm guessing. I'm hoping. Let's see. World Malaria Day. It's a breakthrough moment for the treatment of malaria. Just 2 days before World Malaria Day 2019, doctors in sub-Saharan Africa began immunizing children with the world's first malaria vaccine. This is welcome news. Health experts predict the medicine could save the lives of tens of thousands of children each year. As recently as 2016, the world experienced 216 million new cases of malaria. Mosquitoes may seem like an annoying summertime pest to people in many countries, but in others, a bite can be deadly. World Malaria Day, organized by the World Health Organization, falls on April 25th. While malaria is not contagious, anyone can get it. Symptoms include fever, sweats, chills, headache, malaise, muscle aches, nausea, and vomiting. World Malaria Day. Let's see. Number 2 on my list, National Telephone Day. I may have talked about this on my show once upon a time, another year perhaps. It sounds familiar to me. Take a moment on National Telephone Day this April 25th to recall comedian Gary Gulman's classic riff. To me, the phone is a seldom used app on my phone. That's true, isn't it? We have come a long way. If you ask most people who invented the phone, they would likely respond not with Alexander Graham Bell, but with Steve Jobs. Well, Apple's 2007 iPhone release did change mobile technology forever. A camera, iPod, computer, and phone, all in one handheld device. Sounds quaint now, but tell that to the folks who lined up for days trying to buy one. Gary's right. The phone part of your phone seems to be an afterthought. You can always text us. Okay, they didn't really talk about the celebrating. I guess it's also called National Landline Telephone Day, I think. I don't know. Sir Gary of the Beaches, thank you very much for the $10 super chat for National More Sunshine Please Appreciation Day. You are too kind. Thank you, sir. That should be number 1 on the list. It's not. Number 1 on the list is National Drug Take Back Day. And this list is in no particular order other than the order that it was on the website. National Prescription Drug Take Back Day. What do they say about this? This is one of those days that I saw a number of different dates. I guess you can take drugs back on many days, which is probably a good thing. Otherwise known as National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, National Drug Take-Back Day on April 25th is sponsored by the Drug Enforcement Agency. Its goal is to keep the public aware of the dangers of prescription drug use and misuse. Many Americans don't know how to safely dispose of the prescription drugs that have been sitting in the medicine cabinet past their prime. Using these expired drugs or using someone else's is dangerous and puts both the public and the environment at risk. So I guess on this graphic, there's a number you can call, a website you can visit, dea.gov, and get rid of some of your unused prescription drugs. Donna Jaworski, this is for National Get Jim More Coffee Day, $9.99 super chat. Thank you, Donna. You are too kind. I appreciate that. That should have been number 2 on the list, right? I mean, who cares about telephones? All right, new list. That's number 2. More Sunshine Please Appreciation Day, number 1. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Donna, for the super chats. You guys are too kind. Or flush them down the commode. I don't know. Is that what they're trying to avoid? I don't know. Indeed. Let's see. You can use the COVID test after they expire for a little while. I've heard that. It's National Season's Greetings Day, Noah? Number 3 on the list. All right, I'm changing the list. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:06. I don't know if Mouse Talk is live at home or they're at the parks, but let's go over to Mouse Talk and see what's going on with those guys. Thank you so much for spending a bit of your Tuesday with me. I hope you had fun playing games and watching me drink coffee and stuff like that. Mar says, CVS here on Union Avenue has a locked container with a mailbox-type lid for such a thing. Very cool. Good to know. Yeah, it seems like a place like that would have that. Any pharmacy, any place with a pharmacy should have something like that, I guess. No mouse talk tonight, says Super Fluffy Yeti. So I guess I'm out of stuff to talk about, so you can just stare at me for the next hour. I'm kidding. I have to go to the bathroom. So I'll be doing that while I say good night to you. Thank you so much, everybody. Gary, Donna, thank you again for the super chats. I'm going to turn that off there. And I'll be back next week with more fun. Thanks, everybody. I will see you then. I guess at 10 o'clock is Hitchhiking Bones. Let's meet up there if I can. I might be asleep by then. That's at 10 o'clock. That's late for me. Anyway. All right. Good night, everybody.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.